Hello, Merry Christmas. Well, I'm thinking of entering a trade, so I started to buy. Merry Christmas. Well, second day of Christmas, Boxing Day. I'm thinking about entering this trade. If we breach this level, let's see, it's the time maybe. Let's do it. Let's order market. Alright. I'm short. Exactly there. Let me see. Of course. Whoa. Wow, nice fill. Okay. Okay. We are hitting the SNDR. So this is going to be telling how things are going to move. Ideally, we wouldn't like the price to go about here. We're now testing the SNDR. It's a serious test. There is some liquidity that could be grabbed around here. This is a data low because there was unemployment data. So it is possible that we're gonna revisit unemployment low on the right. I put it here. Actual target is for me is hey, we're leaving, taking off. That's nice. I'll explain the narrative. So usually these tiny retracements into a huge 4-hour, 3-hour candle then induce a continuation. So it's a continuation day. So it's very clear the open went up to grab some liquidity and then continue to the downside. That's the story I'm telling myself to enter this trade, and I would like to reach at least 892. So that will be a quick win. Okay, we'll review things. So and also you see here bearish, medium manipulation. This is the idea of this model comes from my friend Jumbo, who you should follow on Twitter. And it's just a way to measure the Judas swing of the New York Open, but I extended it with calculating my own statistical levels for this specific trade. And there's of course levels that the 4-hour candle, the previous 4-hour candle, and the current 4-hour candle compared to the previous one, we'll reach for. And you know, if you take thousands of candles, 30,000, 5,000, I have 30,000 4-hour candles and data since 2005, or even less, even earlier. And if you focus on every time a manipulation happens around the open, so you take the 6 to 10 4-hour candle or the 10 to 2 p.m. 4-hour candle, you can see that generally the expansion manipulation before reversal happens up to a certain level. And so this is what I've been plotting. Maybe you've seen some of my tweets where I've been plotting a lot of levels, drawing stuff with Python. And yeah, okay, I mean, I'm gonna move break even now because the trade is going very well in our favor. So it's 2. Our target would be 893. So 893. Okay, let's take at least 30 points profit. I'm gonna move it to, yeah, let's do it. I don't want to lose this one. So let's take 30-point profit and we lock it 933. All right. Okay. Oh yeah, my God, this is a school of trading, I would say. Right, let me just close everything. Yeah, oh, it actually closed. That's amazing. All right, 67 points. I opened it, as you could see. Okay. Oh my. Well, let me give you a little bit more detail about why I took this trade. Oh my god, that's it. All right. Let me give some more details of why I took this trade, because this I think is a model that you can perfect it and become very, very, very proficient. Now, let alone a 30-point stop, you know. But we did capture almost 70 points, and I didn't even do. I only held until the first quartile, which we could have held for. Let's see. Let's dream. How many points? That would be 100 points. All right, that's perfect. Let me check that everything is closed. Oh, hey, we made 600 euros in this trade. Shall I show you? Of course, you want to see it, right? Okay, let me show you that it's not fake. I'm not a furu showing some random stuff. That did not happen. Here it is, my only trade for today. Yeah, there you go. It entered low because I clicked on the wick. So that's a little bit frustrating. I'm not gonna lie, but win is a win. I would say we did good. We did good. So we'll save. I want to tell you why, a little bit more detail on why I took this one. A little bit why I took this trade. Let me just log it in our diary. Right, journal. Okay. All right, so let me show you a little bit more what I did, why I did it. So first, start from the. Okay. So we studied the 4-hour situation. So what I saw is that the price basically completed this 4 hour that ended at the 4 hour that ended at 10. Right, because now we are in the 6 to in the 10 to 14. It ended touching and rejecting hard on the. This was at 5. Sorry, the candle that ended at 6, 2 to 6. 2 to 6 was a nice dive, and it ended at the new week opening gap of 8 to 13 of December. It was a clean rejection, and then we went up. Okay, so this you can see it's a little bit it's trying to find its way, and it's a little bit of high resistance running back, right? So it's not with the same speed that it went down. And here it started. Let me remove the model 1 second. And it started accumulating before news, or it was this week at 8:30. And then what do you usually see when you see an accumulation? It's a famous ICT concept. That's accumulation, manipulation, and then distribution, a so-called AMD. So you have to frame it, of course, in the right context. So what I was framing was that after the initial Judas swing, we would have a continuation to the downside, right? How far will price retrace into the previous 4-hour candle or 3-hour candle before expanding? On this, I've built some statistical models, right? So the secret box we hide I will tell you more about it another time. So let me remove the imbalances. So let me talk about this. So if you use the previous 3-hour candle and you plot, you know, how far will the next candle go if you give it, so the candle that goes from 6 till 9, this candle. If you expect that the manipulation is going to be up and a continuation down, like it happened, let me remove the bullish scenario. We'll just use a bearish setup. Now let price do what it wants. It might just retrace and go up. We don't care. It touched 50% of the previous day, so the opening model is just up until that level. We are confident in this specific trade. So as you can see, we went up into first 75% that we retraced to this, 50% that we retraced to this. We are right to the tick at the third quartile. Let's say most times price won't go above here. So only 25% of the times will push higher than this if that was the manipulation. That's the if, you know, it's the predicated on that we're gonna go down. If we're gonna go down 3 times out of 4, we will not go past here. What's also here, there is a 15-minute fair value gap. That's so if you go and look in another chart, this is a 15-minute fair value gap or imbalance. Okay, so I had also designed. So what I expected was price coming up here, do a flip, and then go down. That's also what I expected, and it didn't get there. Well, it just really got there and couldn't have the strength to continue. So as I was looking here, I was looking, is there any imbalance that we wanna, you know, start from? Basically what happened, I entered on the violation of the first up close candle. So this candle is an up close candle, right? As soon as I smelled, let's say, anticipated that we would close below it, I thought, okay, now the manipulation is done. So that was my entry. And in detail, so here what you see the market structure and stuff done by my indicator. As you can see, I was looking at this and I didn't do anything with it because this SNDR, let's say this area responsible for breaking this price level, we came back, tested it, and then continued to the downside, violated SNDR in this area, came back, started, you can tell it's high resistance, so it moved fast down and then slowly inching forward. We come back again inside the SNDR before, we do a double top, break down, could not complete and continue to the downside. Then there's news, we managed to reach the origin of this zone, can't continue, and then we start the accumulation phase. So the reason why I was waiting is because once we breach this SNDR, that could be a signal of a really bullish, strong movement, right? So we had to wait. Then I noticed something which is marked here, SMT. So if you look at ES could not create a higher high here. And ES was much lower, and it really couldn't do it. Let me check what's the status of it. Yeah, so ES could not do it, and it kept doing lower highs. So that's an indication that there's some manipulation going on Nasdaq, right? And that the real move is weak and probably going to go down. All right. So that so then when I clicked the button here, and I got filled at 52. I didn't feel confident using a stop sell here. I should have used the stop sell here. And in hindsight, of course, I should have used the stop sell, which I didn't. All right, so we took home because I wanted to be conservative. Yeah, almost 70 points from the point where I would have entered, a bit less because I got a little bit of slippage. And all right, there's another thing I want to show you, which is like before going the 629 model, I have been building statistics on the 4-hour candle. So let me remove the 3-hour candle. All right. The 4-hour candles, what do they tell us? Let's see. So the candle that ends at 10, how much will it retrace and how much will it expand? So the 6 to 10 4-hour candle. So let's see. 6 to 10 4-hour candle, bearish scenario. Just show me that specific one. And it's a bearish scenario. Okay, let's see what happens. Okay, so the 6 a.m. candle, the 4-hour candle starts here. The median, so 50% of the time, the manipulation will reach this level, which is less accurate than the 3-hour one, because the other one was exactly on here. But still, it gives an indication. We reached it. We could have reverted around here, but it was 7:30. So you can expect the real moves to happen, after the open. So we did a final push manipulation into the median retracement of the 6 to 10 time slot, and then again, where should we expect the candle to expand according to the statistics and the size of this candle? Well, that's pretty funny, because the actual expansion here is expected to reach 20,800, so way short. So maybe this is not accurate. I need to recheck this number. But otherwise, yeah, that's what it is. And well, as you can see, previous day low is on par with the median expansion. If this is the size of the previous candle and there's a retracement up to here, you can expect the next one to expand. But the candle ends at 10, right? So now it's done. It did its job. It expanded only up to here, right? Which was 100 points though. Anyway, I think I'll leave it at this. I hope you enjoyed this small live execution. As I was entering, I clicked record. I'm happy about this. Thank you for watching, and let me know in the comments what you think of this. Should I do more or less? Like, and more than anything, subscribe. Once we get to 1,000 subs on YouTube, I'm going to release via subscription on whop.com the market structure indicator that you've all been asking for. So this thing, you'll be able to use it yourself. All right. Thank you very much. Ciao, ciao. I made a mess. Bye-bye. Ciao.